going to make cornflake cookies or ranger cookies, whatever you'd like to call them. They're really good. For this, you will need a 1/2 cup shortening, 1/2 cup sugar, 1/2 cup brown sugar, 1 egg, 1 cup flour, 1 cup cornflakes, a 1/3 cup oatmeal, 1/2 cup coconut, 1/2 cup chocolate chip, a 1/2 teaspoon baking soda, a 1/4 teaspoon baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon salt, 1/2 teaspoon vanilla. Okay, let's get started. Okay, in the mixer, we're going to add the shortening, the sugars, the egg, and the vanilla. And we are going to mix that. Okay, now we are going to add the flour, the salt, the baking soda and powder. We are going to add the oatmeal and coconut. Now we are going to add the cornflakes and the chocolate chips, and we are going to mix really slowly, or you could take it off and just kind of hand stir it, but I just do this. And I do it until I see it mostly combined and even. So now we are going to prepare the pans. So you can use a couple of spoons, or you can use a scoop. I'm going to use the scoop. Now I'm just going to get some cookies shaped on the tray here. And I'm going for big cookies. These are loaded with stuff, so you kind of have to help shape it. And it will feel like these are way too dry and they're not going to come together, but they will. Okay, these chocolate chips that have fallen out, I'm either going to push them back in or put them back in my bowl, because they'll do no good just sitting on the tray. Okay, we are going to get them in the oven for about 10 minutes. See how the edges are kind of browned? We want that. It's cooled enough, so we can put it on the cooling rack. And it's always so hard to resist not having a little bit now while it's warm. And remember, it was falling apart and now it's held together, even though it's warm, so this is a little more fragile than when it's cooled. These are so delicious. I don't really love coconut, and I love these. Put it in an airtight container. I really like this. It keeps things very moist. So these cookies will stay very moist for quite a while, but it's a lot of cookies to eat in a short period. For the excess, we will put it in a Ziploc bag, either in the fridge or freezer. And also, if you don't have an airtight container, feel free to keep them on your countertop like this for the ones you're going to eat immediately. So if you put them in the freezer, they will last a very long time. Then you can bring them out when you haven't had them in a while. That way you don't get tired of them. Even though it's hard to get tired of a good cookie, but they taste even better when you haven't had them for a while. And if you do put them in the freezer, put the date on it so that you know how long it's been in there, and you can remember to eat them before they get freezer burnt. I would recommend having them flat in the bag with as much air out as you can. This is so good, served warm with milk on the side. Just a classic treat. So please give this recipe a try. It's so good. Love it. It's one of my very, very favorites. And a lot of people will ask for the recipe just because it's so, so good. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.